everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Desync. Vanilla Edition. When we last left off, we were clearly digging this stuff out. Really getting into the headspace of the Nether. Not much left to be done here, except a lot of conversion. Really, so we're gonna try and finish this up in a decent amount of pace. Then we're gonna see what we can do next. Because we kinda already have some of the well, we really just have a lot of stuff back at the ship area with the tree farm. So we need to, so really I kind of need to figure out what we're going to do with that, if anything. There might not be anything to do with it. It might just kind of be, well, you got the resources, good job. And that's okay. Sometimes it's all you need is just to have the stuff. And then we can use this netherrack at some other point in time for building. Really only good for roofs. Okay, that's done. Let's do a nice walk around and see if we missed anything. You can also take this down. We will leave the chests around. Honestly, I don't see a reason why we need to tear them apart. But at least it's all kind of built. Looks like I did clear it out. Alright. That's good. That's really good, actually. Alright, that means all we really need to do is kind of fix up the torch situation. And I suppose the next one we need to do is get to the Dwarven Dungeons. You know what? I'm gonna leave this cobblestone here. So that's the last one, is the Dwarven Dungeons. Now, there are two ways to technically do that. One is we can shoot straight from here, or we can shoot straight from the central pillar, kinda. Because that is where it's located. Either way, both options still require me to gather a ton of stone, because which direction is it? I'm lost. That way. I think it went that way. Hard telling. I don't think I've been this way. Oh yeah, I have. A little bit anyway. Looks like I was poking around. Don't recall coming this way though. Let's find out. Where do you lead? Do we just kind of pop straight out to somewhere? This looks like a massive place for glowstone collecting. Okay. Noted. Logged. But at least We got plenty of time. Ow. Okay, so let's see what's our next objective per se. Well, I think the first obvious thing is we need more stone. It's not if, it's not and, it's not but, we need it. However, we are running into an issue with the dirt, so we might actually be stuck doing dirt collection and picking all that up instead of doing what we want. Ah, the cave. Oh boy. We got a little bit of netherrack. We just chest is full. Chest is full and Jimu's in the way. Not really. That's an easy move. Probably didn't need to make that, but I did anyway. More netherrack. Nice to have. Ooh. Did I not get all the iron, or did I just... This just was smelting? So. I'll just put this other set in here. Who cares if it's a little wasteful? Alright, let's grab... Do we have any wood here still, or are we going to need to make an axe? It might be the fact that I actually have to go punch a tree. So it looks like... Oh wait, no, we have a boat. It looks like it's axe. We're gonna have... It looks like we're making axes, not pickaxes. Because we are out of wood here. No big deal. No big deal. We'll just harvest everything in the vicinity. Do we have any saps? Yes, we do. Take those with us. Bread. Chomp. Wheat. Alright. At least plant some saplings as we walk forward. But it will still be in the light. Maybe they'll grow between now and the sun setting, or maybe they'll just falter. I don't know, but rather have some than none. Plus, didn't the forest used to come up really close to this and we just kind of harvested it away? Kind of funny if you ask me. Just a little nature log. It's all fun and games. You know, we got Mother Nature, but Mother Nature has never had to fight Father Industrialization before. So much industry, so much coal, so much wood used to industrialize. Ah, big tree. I hate you. I've already done enough. I already dealt with enough of you. Secret Saturday, my cooked forest. Every time I have to deal with one of those because I'm impatient. Later on do I realize, crap, I have to go deal with it still. But here, with proper tree decay, no longer an issue here. It's not an issue in alpha. The only issue is usually because the big trees I don't want to deal with. Birch is going to be a great savior soon. Come on. We're just trying to take a lot of these logs out of the big tree. You know, easy access wood. And it's not like it's gonna decay, most likely. I mean, hell, look at this guy. He's stuck. All because there's probably... I think it's him, actually. I think it's literally the stalk of that tree holding that tree ghost alive. Okay, it's getting dark. I do not want to fight any monsters if I don't have to. So this is enough wood for the most part, right? Hopefully it's enough. And we'll plant all the sapling trees that we get. No point not, right? I mean... I'm gonna need these trees again at some point in my life. Gotta make sure you have them. Probably, and that way we shouldn't have to fight much. Still vaguely in our nice, safe-ish territory. Alright. Get into our area. Let's make some good old new iron picks. Got this guy we don't need. 2 new stacks of wood here. Looking good. We're gonna make 4 of you. 5, I guess. And 8 pickaxes is technically too many, but... Alright, that's good enough. Drop off the... Oh, we had plenty of axes. I was just blind. Good job, Goober. We're also going to take this stack of stone with us, because there are repairs. Since we're starting to go down, we're starting to get ores in the wall again. I need to patch those when I see them. Any new creepy crawlies in here? I don't see any. Do you? I don't. But you know what we're gonna do? Instead of trying to continue that, we're gonna try and get ourselves to loop around this dirt chasm. Because it is a little jarring with how much distance this is holding back. Could I do something about it? I'm gonna have to. It's here soon. Once I get a majority of this stone out of here, I am going to have to take a shovel to this place. And bring back inside all the hard-earned gravel and dirt back into the chest that we so graciously put them out of again. Okay, there goes that stone. Take out the rest of them. Give me him. All rocks are valuable. You ever miss like the older mods, kind of some of the older ones? How simple some of them used to be. Yeah, I know a lot of mods have since been ported, usually by newer people. But like back in the day when they just seemed really stupid hard. Like I know Better Than Wolves is like continued. That's a very difficult mod. I am half tempted to do a run of Better Than Wolves, you know, just try and do that same challenge. Become one of the few people who've completed it on hardcore mode. But at the same time, I really don't want to put in 900 hours into trying to complete something that, honestly, I probably wouldn't even enjoy. The novelty will wear off in about probably an hour. 10 tops. And they'll be like, why am I doing this to myself? Because ultimately, I need to feel like I'm making some progress. And Better Than Wolves is, from what I've seen, it's like, alright, first, you need to make an industrial hemp farm but you can only use stone tools to do so. And every time you go in the dark, yeah, we're gonna make you go literally insane and die. Like, what is this, Binding of Isaac? It's like Binding of Isaac mixed with, like, I don't know, Don't Starve? I've never played Don't Starve. I've seen Binding of Isaac. Just like a dungeon crawler. But that's what it reminds me of, like, immediately. So on one hand, it's like, yeah, all these old mods are fun and also challenging. Like, OG Tech It, I have some screenshots of that. That shit was fun. Especially learning. Apparently, my screenshots like kind of showed me with a mild obsession with mine Little Pony mod, which I completely forgot about. Like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I am insane, aren't I? Oh, I ate bread. But I see iron, and this iron is more important than some vague semblance of keeping the lines pretty. Iron is love. Iron is life. And we are going to chew through a lot of pickaxes doing this. Of course, you have once again. Now, with the whole end point of this, it's going to be really funny is like if we complete this kind of harvesting chain all the way down to bedrock, eventually this, by like either 118 or 119, the caves and cliff updates will also pop open the bottom. And then we can continue the process once again. So it'll be 5 years later and be like, alright guys, we're back at the monolith harvesting. Like, come on! I thought we finished this years ago! You thought wrong. You thought wrong, you fool. Absolute buffoon. You barbarian. You simpleton. Alright, so what I'm seeing here is, because I'm starting to pop into this cave, I'm going to actually stop doing that and go elsewhere, because I don't want to deal with this until this dirt patch is done and cleared out. So we're just going to move on. Go back to where we were. Because we already all inherently know what these dirt patches are. They're holes. There is no need to try and work around the hole if you're not going to take off the damn roof of the hole. Hello. I will happily take more of you. Any more? Why are you taking out the floor? Because it's got to come out eventually. Doesn't matter when. Doesn't matter how. It's got to come out of the ground at some point. Okay. So why does this seem wrong? Is it because you are actually buried in... the answer is kinda. Yeah, it looks way too dark here. I'm putting the torch down anyway. That looks way too dark. I know we're starting to lose the grid pattern, but if it looks dark, I don't want to deal with mobs. Not in here. They're already annoying enough everywhere else. I don't need to add more. Minecraft's very okay combat system. I don't need to engage with it. This game is about building shit. The mobs are just an incentive to kind of force you to interact with it, with the basic game mechanics. I'm getting a good iron haul though. Back up to 19 already. These iron pickaxes may not have been a bad investment. We're getting returns. Our dividends. Actually, there's probably somebody's probably done the math. Actually, how much iron actually is in a chunk? Oh, a positive, kinda. A mild positive. I can leave this chunk alone. Other than the wood sticks, I can leave this alone. Because that corner is actually the stairwell. Even if it doesn't really act like the stairwell. We keep on digging a hole in the ground for what it's worth. It's all we got. That's what the earth provides. I'm gonna finish off. Okay, we're going down. Ah, this chasm. I remember this one. Big pain in my ass this one is. This one, oop, has a massive stone-shaped hole that needs plugging. Wasn't there another one over here? On this wall? Yeah, over here. All this dirt. Did I try and fill this in? This doesn't seem like something I would have tried to fill in. But maybe I did. Okay. Well, with that, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and we will see you all on the next episode of Minecraft Desynced Vanilla Edition. Bye-bye!